I've been using a fucking waiting room, like the same one you just saw, for this one, I think, years. And you're still surprised? You motherfucker, you're leaving. Did not have the fucking timeout crap thing on going. There we go. I fully have to just trust that worked. So this happened before when I don't have my headphones plugged into my main setup, and then I accidentally cave someone's head in repeatedly when they really don't need to. Alright, welcome back. I still have shit to do. Things are at least progressing at a nicer clip than previous spiral hell, I guess. I'm trying in my notebook. There we go. I had to get my fan. Holy shit. I guess it might be a matter of, like, when I'm sitting down getting ready for stream, I'm rarely, like, hunkering down for a long time, right? Because I need to start stream. I'm either walking around, I'm getting drinks, I'm getting stream set up, like, knowing to go to the bathroom before stream. And then when I sit down and stream actually starts, it's then like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking just sit here for like an hour minimum. Probably up to like 2 or 3 or 6. And that's when the moment of like, oh, I am going to overheat really hits. Yeah, welcome. Alright, let's edit the fucking Paladin video. Which, again, is actually progressing. It is the thing that I wanted from that series, i.e. a thing that is easier to make, is very much happening, even though it is still taking a while. Because unlike with like the Kit Bash or the Scalpel build, whenever I get a little bit done for the Paladin video, it is like a noticeable amount still, right? Like I cover through all the levels up to 20 for the base class, and then all the subclasses, which are about in total equal to the first bit. But that means like every like individual level, like the big like sort of blocks of of stuff to do, they're a decent chunk of the video, right? Because you don't do every class because they're not changed everything. So it's like cool. There are it's like 10 different level benchmarks I need to care about. Cool, so if I just do them each, that's 1/10 of the stuff, not what the fucking like Kit Bash was like, cool, you have now edited one little section of this little section of the video. Or like of this big section of the video. It will be like 1/100th of the actual fucking full like time of the video. I am repeating myself now. Fuck. Let me see. Fucking really? Let me try. Damn, really? Oh. Yes, night. Mm. Oh, it's worse. Wonderful. Oh, yeah. That. That might even be worth a try. Would it? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Wait, actually, yeah. Okay. Ugh. Maybe. This is not making it easy for me. Fucker. Okay, alright, this is good. Esto, fucking... Okay, that's the problem. Ignore my ramblings, please. Don't worry about it. Oh, can you come back anyway? So it doesn't matter. All that playing was for nothing! Ah! No, I don't know what kind of this was a funny bit. I'm just having just that. There we go. Alright. I just actually started thinking, oh god. And remembering why I don't fucking do this normally. My meds have worn off, because holy shit, I want to peel my skin off, and that's so fucking loud I literally cannot hear myself talk. Uh-oh. It's still kind of loud, but hopefully it's good enough. Oh god. Stretch him. Ah. That actually works. Goddamn. Yeesh. God, I hate cartoon infrastructure. Shit sucks. I trust mine. Yeesh. Why do you use different fucking routes? What the fuck? Did I just see a fucking block AI answers bit on Google search? Holy shit. Okay. Why the fuck do my joints just hurt sometimes? Whenever I fucking like start a stream. It's like all my joints feel stiff and bad and painful. Why? Why must good people suffer? I feel like I'm slightly bumping into my mic. It's very annoying. Not even like slightly annoying, like a very annoying. You know, very, like in a slightly annoying way. That looks incorrect. Why does that look incorrect? This has happened so many times where I'm fucking around and like, why does that bit look like more bolded or like bigger font than the other bit? And then I check and they're the same fucking size. Very annoying. Do not like. Yeah. Yes. I wish so bad that fucking Premiere Pro had autocorrect in the fucking text. It doesn't, but I kind of wish it'd be nice. It'd be cool. condition. That with condition. Already has the condition. Enter Aura. Okay. What does it say? The condition has no effect on the ally Y there. Well, yeah, but it means the friend condition. I already. This condition, when they enter the aura, no effect on them while there. Also, like, already do. Yes, not. Existing conditions. Okay. You ever see anything that you really thought was one word, but really 2 words? More, 10 more. Well, good. I'm gonna. There we go. No. Nice. Whoop. Nice. And the old one. Like the slight wording difference is just across 5.0 to 5.5 is really fucking annoying. Basically, every time it matters. It's always dumb. Right. Thing to smite. Aside from Paladin thing. Good blind smite. Absolutely nothing. Let's do it. Smite. X, no. Yeah. No. That is incorrect. That still looks incorrect. Why? I don't like it. I don't like when it looks weird, but it really shouldn't. It's like when people complain about the new Google logo not being a perfect circle, but it looks correct when it's not. I'm trying to figure out how to make it not perfect in a way that looks correct is annoying. Actually, no, I don't need to. Go down here. Oop. That is incorrect. Fuck. I grabbed like the... You know what? I should get that. That might be better. I think. I hope. Hold. No. There we go. Oh, God. It's annoying when it's so clear. Oh wait, what? I've missed that this was changed. Just the name, but it's still annoying. Yeah. That's wrong. Warmer. Oh. There's a lot on this one that I fucking forgot, and I really need to stop myself from going in and re-recording that line, because it will take so much longer than I need to. Options. Mm, 460. Mm. God damn it. When you use my hands, you can burn HP each clear. More stunned conditions. Also, probably poisoned in the same match. Also, probably when you land a creature, you can also remove one of. Ooh, actually, wait, hang on. Ooh. Oh, god damn it. I didn't add the bit about lay on hands working with. Constructs. And heal and cure poison at the same time. Instead. Oh, I need to reshuffle things. Oh, it's really annoying. Ooh, can I get away with you doing this one? That'd be so convenient if I can just do these ones instead. Oh, I need. God, this is. I hate when I have to go back and like tweak shit. It's always so much more annoying than you'd think. I can go down 10. I can go up. Where? Here we are. Yeah. Nope. Good. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. Stop fucking poking it. Okay, I'm gonna heal and cure point at the same time. Oh, there, Mar, fucking kill them! It is a little bit funny though, you can see how they're like just slowly mangling the fucking like Link more and more, like try and get it past in like the what is it? Like block word filters. If I had .com blocked, that got them for a while. What the fuck am I even doing? Can I just add some right now? No. No, I do not think I can change what fucking words are banned or not from here. Or is that fucking... Can't figure it out. Now, we'll probably forget to do that afterwards, but oh well. That's probably the spend. Fuck. Now, charmed or stunned conditions. All right. Obviously, that one worked as well as I thought it would. Or hope it would. What the? Why are you copying pasting that bit? You idiot, you fucker, you bastard. Actually trying to just ruin my life? Oh my god, this minor annoyance is gonna be the end of me. Action. Spell. Rest. Alright. I can't think of many spells. This it doesn't. No. And one, take higher. No, it's good enough. No, oh god. I know I have not been like talking much or being overtly entertaining as I should, but I also have gotten a fair fucking chunk of it done. So I apologize for nothing. You know what? Fuck it. Can I make this work? This would be the jankiest way of doing it, but god, would it be quick. Not PNG. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, perfect. You know what? That's good enough. Hmm. God, that looks so bad. What goes here? I've almost got it. And I'm going to spend far too long on this, I think, which I'm very nervous about. Oh, wait, that looks so good, actually. Wait. Why do you now look so bad? Why that one look good? Why that one look bad? What the fuck? Huh? Huh? Remember how I said I was gonna spend too fucking long on this? You know, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. What do I even do for Yoshio's epic win section? I'm gonna go find it. That must be good enough. And probably even an exciting one. Actually, there's not any of the fucking under. Yeah. Just a little here. Yeah. Okay. Cocaine. They didn't bother every class is capstone worth type. Okay. Instead. You even check or on whatever. What about when they recommend to Paladin? True sight. Or two. Extra health and increases any healing you get per turn. By Um, Birthday? Yeah. I am just editing. I'm getting a lot of editing done, which is very good. But also, it happens. When you have like a rotation of regulars that's like a small, like low single digit, a couple people being busy, it's like Also, I'm honestly thankful that I've had time to just get editing done. Come on. HP. You got something done. Where are you? Productive? Yeah. No, and the reason why I need to be productive tonight is because I haven't been productive recently. Fine, 6 tonight. Have a bright, tender, medium rare. Hell yeah. Right. There we go. Rhubarb was cooked into grill. I have only able to eat half of it. Again, big ass steak. Yeah, hunk of beef, and a fancy wolf, Korean thumbs. Yeah. You didn't even try, just like fucking leaning over and just taking a big ass bite of it. Unbelievable. Something chained by civility. Something the bullshit to make you buy a bullshit self-help book that's actually gonna make your life worse. Why did Fred name the Mystery Machine Vincent? I did not know he named the Mystery Machine Vincent. Right, I think he named it the Mystery Machine. Honestly. Because Van Gogh. Never mind. That's funny. You know what's the best part about that joke? I think it it sort of deflects from the punchline by going like, oh yeah, no, it's a fucking Mystery Inc. Scooby-Doo joke, right? Look in that direction, go over there. But it also does feel like a joke that could be in fucking Scooby-Doo. Like, that is a punchline I could see, like, Fred actually doing, right? It's not just an ambush joke though. It's an excellent ambush joke, because it doesn't just come out of nowhere, right? It doesn't come out of nowhere, it's the point. But it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel incongruous with the first half. A lot of, like, ambush jokes like that can feel, I think, feel pretty abrupt. Like, oh no, the point of this joke is the fact that it's so incongruous. Alright. But no, that one's good. Incongruous with older than the dinosaurs. God damn. God. Firing all fucking cylinders, Matt. Excellent. I don't even need to be funny. Oh, no, it's just, oh no. Funny bone. It's broke again. You were dead now. Oh, unfortunate. I have no use for you. Fucking Toy Story 1, Woody, fucking Nightmare Realm. Why was that hell for review? I have no... I don't know. YouTube wish to consume children, I guess. Yeah, and they don't want that fucking getting out, apparently. The secret come out. YouTube wishes to consume the children. He bravely rips it from their sloppy lips. Why did you have to fucking phrase it like that? Oh, God. Oh, nightmare. Oh, terrible, awful, no good ass sentence. God, did I even finish that sentence? Terrible, awful, no good ass sentence. That way, full thing. I actually fucking got all the Mango features roughed in. Actually, I only drove. Any chance to see when there is that tension, be it fun. or disgust. That wasn't funny. That was just horrific. That was like a fucking like hyper optimized version, a weaponized example of like whatever the fuck like moist has going on as a word. The thing that makes moist an unpleasant word for people, you like weaponized into a fucking nuclear bomb of a sentence. You're funny to me, that's all matters in the end. No. But however, I will use this as an opportunity to fucking pivot into a thing that's been fucking annoying me recently. Alright, once I can actually fucking just save my work, just in case. Copy. Finally, to subclasses. In. Text. What ails you, Horde? Not like ails me specifically. Okay, this technically, just to cover the base, because of other people in chat recently, is not actually about them. Not really. Right? Like, they were honestly decently funny. It's not like a big deal. But it did get me thinking. Because they had a line, I don't even know what. They at one point brought up rage baiting. Like, oh yeah, we fucking rage baited you. And I fucking abhor rage baiting as a concept. Then I know there's gonna be fucking people immediately jumping like, oh yeah, you're getting rage baited. It is the fucking deteriorated, degraded version of those shithead just a prank bro idiots. Right? It is them worse. And I say that knowing full well how bad those motherfuckers are. Right? At least worse in theory, not necessarily in practice. Right? The same way, like, a knife is a less bad injury than, like, It's like a cut is in the vacuum a more bad injury than, like, a blunt force impact, like a bruise. That bastard goes out the window if the blunt force in this case is a bus. Thing sucks. Knowing runoff from the algorithm or how an algorithm was. I'm not even sure because I remember basically the same shit from when I was in like elementary school, right? And that's sort of a crux of why I hate it so much. It is that degenerative fucking like tails I win, tails you lose, heads I win, like discussion thing, but like in such an annoying way. Because it's going, aha, I'm going to try and annoy you on purpose. And I will take literally any and all fucking, like, reaction as success. Unless, of course, like, that interaction is, like, thinking that it's funny. In which case, hooray, joke successful because it was funny. Right? Like, there's never actually people who want to make you mad, per se. Some people getting hyper popular from doing absolutely absurd shit. One guy is with Korea. Again, that's the degenerating from the just a prank bro shit, right? And I guess that's the same thing for the algorithm, but that is like old algorithm problems, right? Like, shit, you could fucking probably trace that exact same line of logic to like old newspaper ads and why they were always like, oh yeah, here's, or just old news in general, like, oh, here's bad stuff. It's obviously gotten worse, but the frightening, aggravating news headlines sell more fucking papers. Do that on to the day. But what gets me about rage baiting is not like just like, it's for algorithm. It is that it is a joke meant to be annoying on purpose so that they can go, yeah, I win basically no matter what. Because even if you like ban them, there's that like sort of almost smug specter of like, well, you see, you got rage baited. Even if you're not mad, even if you're just like, God, you're annoying, bang, anyway. And this may be me projecting my memories of, elementary school bullies. But frankly, I don't think people who identify as rage baiters deserve better. So, good for them. Well, honestly, pranks are far older than the internet. Right. And the thing that gets me about rage baiting specifically is it is a prank that is not trying to be funny. Right? At least it's not presenting itself as trying to be funny. Right? A good prank is one the prankee would want to tell a story about later. Like, oh shit, this they got me. I thought it was going to be this thing. I thought it was a different thing. Or it is an action that is funny. Think the ultimate classic, pie to the face, right? You say, like, oh, it's your birthday. Here, we got like this cake for you. Not a real one. Do not do someone's real cake. You have to have a fake cake for that. And you're like, oh, blow out your candles. And then when the candles blow out, you fucking smash their face into the cake, right? In the moment, it is very unpleasant, but seeing someone fall over into cake is funny. Also a really good example. They really fucking confused. They make someone confused as hell, and they're wild, but they don't like just fuck with someone. Again, like the pie to the face example. Yeah, it's not pleasant for the person doing it or having it done to them, but there is still like a level of, okay, that is funny because it is a literally clown shit. Rage baiting is not that, right? Because the pie to the face example, or the someone's face in a cake example, if it makes someone really, really fucking mad, actually, it has failed, right? In the birthday example, if the thing you did on someone's birthday has ruined their birthday, I think it's pretty safe to say you've done fucked up, right? In the witness, a bunch of people almost killed their friend because they had toothpicks in the bottom cake to hold it up. Yeah, that's really bad because they did a prank really badly. You could say, this is doing a prank very, very bad and not good. And not thinking through it. I have seen them done better than this. I'm not saying this is a good example. Right? This is not, your example is very bad. It can be done well, right? Where it is a little bit of, where it's like a short period, we'll say, of unpleasant that, if you've done it correctly, we'll use a better example like whipped cream. Anything bad happens? That's feeling, I think, almost too far the other angle. Like, any prank that has a bad outcome is bad. You could scare someone in a prank, that would be a bad outcome. Regardless, guess the same thing. Whipped cream to the face, cake to the face. It is surprising. It's like, oh, you don't do anything. Also, like pushing someone in a pool. And then there is always with a prank some level of, oh, this is going to like maybe, or a lot of them irritate the person who's being done to. However, again, to the like cake example, you are not intending to just ruin someone's birthday, right? At that point, it's not a prank anymore. If you are intending to make someone's birthday hell, that's not a prank at that point, it's abuse. Pretty clearly. However, last longer than an hour? Yes! That is absolutely a good benchmark for it. Shouldn't last longer than an hour. Because at that point, like, cool, if you give them a towel, wipe off their face, and then you give them the real cake, all's well. With rage baiting, it's essentially just a prank or a joke where they're just trying to piss you off, right? That's what it is, rage baiting. It's just trying to piss someone off. You know, like a poorly executed joke does. It is the degradation of the it's just a prank bro dickheads when they realized, okay, we can't be funny. However, we can piss people off. And some people will find that funny because they're shitheads. So we're just going to piss people off enough and we're going to call that good enough. And if they find it funny, great. Or maybe a more crystallized example. If someone is telling jokes and they're not very good at it, and a lot of their jokes land badly, well, shit. Just say you're trying to rage bait people. If once in a blue moon you get a joke that does land, fantastic. That was the intention the whole time. You're trying to make a little joke. You're making a gaffe. But now the only bad reaction is them ignoring you. And that's really easy to have not happen by just being an annoying little shithead. Right? Like, one of the first things a human being is able to do is be a loud, annoying little shithead. It's called a baby crying. Right? But the baby crying, they're a little baby. They literally have no other means of communicating, and they have yet to even start figuring out how to be a person. Right? They have plenty of excuses for being annoying sometimes. A fucking grown-ass person, not even grown, like, even a fucking middle schooler whose form of humor is just getting a reaction, it's really not hard. It's not hard to say mean things at people. Right? Like, one of the examples they gave, or they did, we were talking about JJK, and they were just like, JoJo's better than JJK. Which is a fucking crazy thing to say in a conversation about Jujutsu Kaisen. Right? But it was really fucking easy, wasn't it? It's really, really easy to hear a conversation and go, hey, that thing you guys are talking about sucks. That thing is not good. Like, it is the easiest possible fucking quote-unquote humor, because you can literally have, like, a 2-bullet-point flowchart. Hear what they say, repeat it, followed by, sucks ass, Lamau, you're stupid. You're done. You did it. You did a rage bait. Because, yeah, that's gonna probably annoy people. Especially if you just keep saying it. And again, the only thing is like, oh, it's just a fancy word for bullying. Kinda. Not really. Bullying is a shit like kids do to try and feel big about themselves. Also big adults do, but mostly kids, because it makes them feel tough, right? They're not. That's sort of even one other point against rage baiting as a concept. If a bully, like a real ass, like bully ass bully, is pushing a kid on the playground and that kid starts crying, the only concern the bully is likely to have is, oh fuck, am I gonna get in trouble? Stop being a little tattletale, you piece of shit. If someone's trying to be a rage baiter, they've now failed. Right? They have failed completely. Now, the things they've done have not made the person angry, they've made them really sad. Now they're a motherfucker. Right? See, again, like, if you have a prank that ends with someone in tears, you are an asshole. You know you're an asshole, and everyone around knows you're an asshole. So that's another thing about rage baiting. It says, it's about, oh yeah, no, we want to get you mad, we want to get you pissed off. But, like, not really. Because do you want to know a really easy way to make people mad on the internet? It's called slurs. Slurs are a really easy way to make people really mad at you. But no one is going to call that rage baiting. At least people are definitely going to call it rage baiting. But the same kind of people who say slurs on the internet are fucking morons. Like the same kind of idiots like, oh yeah, no, I can say that shit with no consequences, right? They wouldn't get baited by me, would they? They wouldn't fall for my clever ruse of saying really hurtful things and then them being hurt by it, right? And it was, yeah. You know, absolutely that's not going to work out. People are going to hear you say that and go like, wow, you can't fucking say that, and then ban you and stop talking with you. And that's like the ultimate crux of it, is rage baiting is just actively try a branch of humor where the end goal is literally to make people want to stop talking with you. Is the thing of going, yeah, I'm gonna piss these people off, but that's the point. So they can't beat me. The only way they could beat me is if they, ignore me and stop talking with me, right? And then they're shocked when people ignore them and stop talking with them. It's like, motherfuckers. And we said, they say so, maybe break sweat buckets, come from ass, no sweat. No. They shouldn't say it. They can't say it. Because that would be too... it would be too rage baiting, in a sense. It would bait plenty of rage, but all that would do is get them beat to death with hammers and thrown in the dumpster, and that would be the end of it. Everyone who is like, oh yeah, rage baiting is toothless, is what I'm getting at. Obviously not with like the, yeah, no, people should be saying more. Fuck no. You get beat down with hammers for a good reason. But they're not actually trying to make people as mad as they can. They are not trying to say things as hurtful as they can. Which, ironically, makes it even fucking easier. Because you don't even need to think of anything about the individual. You don't gotta fucking, like, be like, oh, okay, they have, like, a receding hairline. I should probably insult that. I'll really hurt them, like, fuck, badly. Like, no. They don't want to do that. Because that would just get them banned, and no one would blink at it. Right? What they want to say is, hey, that thing you're talking about stinks, and you stink for liking it. Got him! Just anything and everything. The fucking, the thought required is rivaled by that of a fucking basic Hello World script. Literally the first thing many people are able to get a computer program to do on their own. I'm cut back into that sentence. That was all my little cat brain heard. Unfortunate. The TLDR then. Rage baiters, their only fucking joke is, I made you mad. And even then, they aren't good at making people mad. Because if they were good at it, they'd just get banned. Because turns out, being an annoying little shithead, or between that and actively malicious asshole, yeah, it's gonna piss people off. They're just gonna ban you, or they're just gonna stop talking to you. And that's not the point of rage baiting, because that was the point. They'd be like, it's the point of some rage baiting, but frankly, it's even less annoying, because it's just like, here's an annoying shithead in our chat. Not you, Nico. You're bad timing on your part. Like, there's an annoying shit in our chat. Whack. Now they're dead. Anyway, with rage baiting, they're trying to get a reaction out of you. But the reaction can't be too strong, otherwise they'll just fucking die. But that doesn't require them to think any harder, because generic reactions are hit less. Oh, God. People with your spelling. You know, you've only done nothing but talk about your great amazing feats. Rage baiting so cool. Why are you being a salty sailor, Spider Boy? You have fucking nailed the exact form factor of your standard rage bait. Hey, that thing you're talking about is opposite of way you're talking about it. Why do you insult to the person? Like, why are you such an insult? Like, it's not fucking hard. It's a flowchart with absolutely zero variance. It's a one sentence Mad Lib that's basically the same every time you say it. And all it's meant to do is pose that fucking heads I win, tails you lose quandary. And, oh my God. And genuinely probably the most annoying part, the fact that the fact that I get annoyed in the same way one gets annoyed about a fucking toddler ranting at you about how good they are at chess while clearly not knowing how the fuck to play chess. And being like, nah, I'd win, I'd beat your ass in chess. I know how all the fucking knights move. And then they just look smug. Insert fucking playing chess against a pigeon fucking quote here. And they'd find that rage, that anger, of dealing with a shitty snot-nosed little 12-year-old and go, hell yeah, they feel that way about me. I did it. My lofty goals have been accomplished. I am as important, like I am as clever and funny as an annoying little kid crying on an airplane. Bang is an art. It's actually so hard to be this much of a genius. Sorry you can't understand. You put too much effort into that. That then has too much going on. Also, it's genuinely more satirical. Like, oh god. That was way too many words to describe it. That was way too much of the annoyance. Motherfuckers who go, Lamau get rage baited, are typically, is my experience, limited experience, my experience that made me this annoyed, saying in response to a joke they had, landing like fucking like a sack of wet potatoes. And then they just go, Lamau rage baited. As if that just undoes it. Again, see, it's just a prank, bro. But their whole point, the punchline, is to go, Lamau just a prank, bro. How do you become a more deteriorated version of, like, the most deteriorated version of fucking Vine? Potatoes. I don't know, there's like soggy potatoes still in the bag. That can't be good. An argument with an idiot isn't about being right, it's about winning. It's not even that. Like, that's maybe the word, but there's no argument there. They're just trying to be aggravating. It's... oh, God. I actually had some good stuff. Chris, do you please leave that place alone? It had some good stuff. It also had a lot... it also created Logan Paul and the Paul brothers in general. Like, as... for that alone. Fucking, alright. Let's not give fucking, like, high horse. But also, as someone who has gone back and actually checked, like, the compilations. Like, oh, best of November 2014. They're not all that. They're not... it's not a fucking treasure trove of only good shit. It's about the same quality we have now. Oh god, never mind. Slander it all you want. God forbid we have a little bit of nuance. But yeah, like, Vine was not the fucking flawless by any means. And dare I say, not necessarily better than TikTok in many ways. But now people who complain about TikTok aren't part of it. And so feel better about fucking talking shit about it. There's probably more nuance to it, but also... no, there is probably more nuance to it. I don't think it changes that statement very much. Height of rich brat energy. They were the height of Vine just a prank bro energy too. Like the kind of like content creators that just did inflammatory like shit because that got them views. They didn't care if people who were watching them were either 14-year-olds who have decided that their anime personality trait was being an annoying piece of shit, and people who actively wished them harm, right? Like, no, well-earned harm even. Like the fact that genuinely, I think the largest social impact the Paul brothers, or at least I think Logan Paul, maybe Jake Paul, one of them, has had recently has been getting into boxing and people being really excited to see him get punched in the mouth should tell you what you need to know about how well they're received generally. I'm defending Vine. Please erase that comment. Motherfucker. No. Now I'm going to drag you for this. The idea of being like, oh, wow, this fucking platform had some, like, fucking really bad content on it. Everything must burn. There is no middle ground. It was either 100% good or 100% bad. God damn. Sprint Bro, they say, as I look at the whole town I had just finished, burned down in a burst of light. They would. They would. Honestly, there is definitely a whole other tangent you could take on, like, pranks and, like, just a prank, like, not even just a prank, but just pranks and shit like that. Like, oh, it's just a game. Hey, why did you fucking hurt, like, blow up their stuff? Like, oh, it's just a game, just toys. Like, why do I care about that? I broke their, like, the 2-week-long build thing to make this giant Lego model. Just toys, doesn't matter. Righteous and pure. God, you're gonna annoy me in the exact like opposite way. God. Listen, we're on the internet. You cannot joke about not having nuance. That is not like, oh, going into the door asking for the devil and being surprised that one day you find him. No, that is going to fucking like 666 Hell Boulevard, a famed home of the devil himself, and breaking through the window like, hey, is the devil here? Oh my God, the devil here at 666 Hell Boulevard, famed home of the devil? I'm shocked. And then fucking moving in with him. Being surprised when people will say, hey, do you live at 666 Hell Boulevard? Like, what? No, why would I ever? Ugh. Alright. Let's see if I can bring myself to do a bit more editing. Probably putting to a break first. Actually, I could probably go through. I can go through and just movements into this one. Oh no, the consequences of my actions. Yeah. Something those prophesied of doom are destined to bring it about. You were so worried about being called out for defending a little bit of Vine for a second that you immediately fell into actively participating in some fucking elaborate moral purity test where absolutely no nuance can exist. Stupid game, I hit the jackpot for the stupidest prize. No. Oh my God, there are so much dumber prizes you could have won. Oh my God. You have no idea how dumb the prizes you could have won are. There's so much like just small busy work in making these videos like this. This could have been permaban if I had asshole about it, or a few other kind of dumb choices. Now I'm talking the kind of like Rube Goldberg broken telephone like machine things that ends up with you on like some kind of like larger like platform with everyone looking at this and going, oh my God, I can't believe these guys are like, behold, the idealized version of a fucking like Paul Brothers supporter, just taken so far out of context it ruins your life. There's a small place to pray for salvation. Makes this worse. Nah. I think that line sort of already ran its course. Like you did a little bit of a fucking whoopsie daisy as far as things go. You're like, oh no, please, I didn't mean it. Go back. I was like, oh fucker, no, it's fine, nuance. Ugh. I should also do editing. Why are you coming away from your mic again? Oh no!
Is this better? Is this more good? Is this close enough? Is one listenable yet? I don't know. I'm like Mike says, to hear my own thing.
Ah, good. Glad to hear that was better. You might water addiction would catch up with you. Which, like you... Yeah, listen, the dangers of consuming water. Consuming the mic. No. I only ate like a little bit of the fucking pop filter. It's fine. Really should have done it the other way around. But I won't. Alright, shit. Ah, fuck. Take a minute. Lost it. Breathing air into your lungs? No, kill me one day, but it's be a problem when I reach eight. Motherfucker, I'm gonna make that a problem for you right now. How fucking dare you talk about this air breathing shit in my chat? In my little sanctuary on the internet. Motherfucker be breathing air. God. Don't even fucking think before you speak. Motherfucker. Ah. I'm discussing how I had to tell the world. You didn't. I didn't have to know this shit. Ain't my fucking problem. I don't think you made it my problem. Bastard. Please don't trauma dump in my chat about your air breathing addiction. Try to keep a nice, lighthearted fucking tone. Any problems? Why carry it alone? Do what nobles once did and make everyone else carry my shit for me. Because this ain't your fucking channel, dickhead! I'm Supreme Out God Emperor around here, motherfucker! My problems are the only ones that matter here. Y'all can fuck. Oh, hey, Shad, man. How's it going? Welcome. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't give. This is not a place for you to talk about your air breathing addiction. It's for my problems. Drink. No, I think drinking water is better than what? Air breathing? Wrong. I mean, yes, because air breathing is despicable and terrible, but I'm a noble. I didn't fucking authorize that. That's not how that works. You can't just declare yourself noble. I often hear the problems of the people. You're supposed to. Like, I don't know if you've noticed how the internet and the people who fucking run this shit show go. This ain't not a fucking grand noble fucking, yes, the king serves the people. Wrong. This is a fucking dictatorship. You also eat food. Well, yeah, obviously. That's what food's for. I'm not even gonna ask what you would do with food otherwise, because I don't fucking want to know. I just put display cabinet. Use the fancy pie glass? Fuck is a pie glass? That is the kitchen counter. No longer for display. It wasn't too bad. You're way too tired? Damn, me too, Chief. But the glass covering is slightly larger than the average diameter of a pie. Okay. So basically, it's a display podium sized for pie. Pretty much, Dan. Not know that pie and pie go together like plants and dirt. What about hydroponics? The Vsauce fucking stinger here. You know what it's called? Is that stinger? I think it's stinger. Vsauce stinger here. Trying to cook an oval pie. Lots of effort for basically the same result. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not sure if it's a lot of effort. I think honestly, yeah, I'm not sure it'd be much more effort at all. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a good stream. Hell yeah. Oh, what? Okay. For some reason, I thought I read enjoyed a lecture about the ethics of rage baiting as endured like a lecture, and I was like, wait a minute, hey, wait a second, no, enjoyed a lecture, excellent. Is there a better word for those fucking rants other than a lecture? Because it feels incredibly accurate for what I do a lot of the time, but also it feels so incredibly fucking, I don't even know what. Not ideal. Like 5 minutes ago. What's your thing? We talked about why they pivot into like rage baiting as a concept and how it's very annoying because it's essentially just the most annoying kind of just a prank bro bullshit, but with the only goal being to yell just a prank bro, and that's like the only thing. It's a joke, but for people who can't tell, be funny. So they just try to be annoying, which is so easy. Literal babies can do it. A word painted in negative when in reality that's basically what schools used to paint along. Used to paint of long nonsense. Oh, reality. In reality, that is because is what schools used to paint for a long nonsense. Yeah, exactly. Also, like documentaries or any kind of lecture like those, they're fun. They're cool if you're interested in the subject. It's supposed to be over. Oh, paint over long nonsense. Get out nature that makes people dislike it. Yeah, dragged out. Oh yeah, the lectures that are dragged out are annoying. All right, I think it might just be a matter of like feeling dragged out because it's school. I don't know, school when you're in like high school, but. Also, just bad lectures. Bad lectures are annoying. Wait a minute. Classes that, like annoyingly long lectures in high school are just the high school equivalent of this meeting could have been an email, huh? Damn. This is why I love thinking about stuff so much. I might as well just find fucking interesting little parallels and shit. People slow efficiency with those that work. Right here, I'm guessing you play Factorio. I have played Factorio, yeah. I think you might be talking Cascat there. Hey, both. Honestly, I'm probably gonna start playing Satisfactory at some point in the near future because it's one of the games I've meant to play. But from what I've seen, it's surprising how different it seems to look, at least from my perspective, while still also looking exactly like 3D Factorio in many, many, many ways. Not in a bad way. Good game. Yeah, how dare it look the same as a good game? But you know what? Time because I just remember we have steak sauce in the fridge and I was ruined. Motherfuckers will have an excellent, wonderful fucking meal and they'll be like, oh god, but it could have been excellent and wonderful and also good. Does he ever allow some folks from the community to join? Maybe. I'm not gonna say no, but it would probably be so much of a hit. Also, I think it'd probably be not the best game for community engagement, right? I think that's probably the bigger answer. It'd be so... I think no, the answer is gonna be no, just because of how long Factorio takes. And requiring people from the community to then to lock in and basically show up to a fucking shift at work for like multiple streams. Nah, unfortunately. But I do see the appeal. Kind innocent creatures open to die. Nope. Guess on the other hand, I'd probably do that. Probably. But even then, that would be such like a massive undertaking and commitment and et cetera, et cetera. Not to mention, you would need to like, know when people are busy. And that is for like an person. The more people you get to try and do a thing, the more likely it is that someone isn't going to make it. Best paid. Thank you, oh McDonald. Like, I owe McDonald money. Yeah, I was gonna fucking say. What do you mean, you? Pronouns. Is that? Yeah. That was one of the purview of like the things the transphobic idiots who say that they don't use pronouns forget our pronouns. created where people can show up after it starts and leave before it's done. Having someone drop by, take a look, and then call. Yeah, but then they could leave with important things, right? Like if someone's doing like a project and then they also trying to manage that. Put someone else under the bus. God damn. Yeah. Possible with the hub, but now the hub just costs iron. With the hub? What are you talking about? There's plenty of things in Factorio that take resources and money. Not money, but like, and even also being able to be like, oh, cool. Someone was working on this thing, and now it's not working. Oh, Satisfactory. Oh, yeah, now I remember now. I borrowed from the mob. We are... Same thing applies, I think. Like, it'd be really easy to, like, even, like, not even accidentally grief a fucking thing. We'd be like, oh, cool, we need to move this somewhere else. Or trying to, like, get someone up to speed on where everything is and having people build a bunch of different same thing. It'd be interesting and cool, but with any number of people, it would end up being a nightmare. He's better at it. Just hand it a resource key to someone and say congrats. A little bit. Yeah, that's assuming they know how to play and then actually do that. And then it's up to me to figure out how to add the pipeline into everything else. Too much of a fucking hassle. On top of all the fucking headaches that come with doing a thing with community. Period. I get it. Right, like it'd just be a lot of like effort and time to make it work. Even then, right there, immediately, if there's a difference in build strategy, nightmare scenario. Fun for night for all that stuff. Erica, I don't know. Dual order and just expand the sprawl TN is probably get confusing. Oh god, there's an angle there where just like the most like annoyingly or like the most expansive and just like wild sprawl would be kind of fun, but it would be just kind of fun. A thing you do for a stream and then just like go back to normal. Yeah. Good night, Tex Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. I'll see you next time. Take cares out there, etc., etc., etc. Go back to normal if all fed into strategically placed storage boxes. Like, that would be there's also the problem, the obvious one, the elephant in the proverbial elephant in the proverbial room of, okay, what if someone decides to be malicious and just ruin the fun for everyone? I was like, well, shit. Then the fun's ruined for everyone. I guess, like, there's not much to be done. Let's try and make like a whitelist for it, and that's just been asking for trouble. Something like that. Right, exactly. Okay. And like, it's not like it's a limit to Discord community, I suppose. Just more moderation work. Not even necessarily more moderation work is the problem at that point. It's just that suddenly you're getting a much smaller group size. Like it. Basically, if you look at the smallest amount, like cool, one player from like a Discord, like okay, cool. Now someone is getting very much spotlighted, and that has weird implications in a way. Like, I don't know if I want to deal with it, but also, I don't know. And the problem we're running into is like there's a bunch of problems with running any sort of like wide scale community game that I don't really want to deal with right now, but I might in the future. And Satisfactory runs into all of them already, on top of it might not be a great fit regardless. I'm not gonna say it won't happen just because I don't like saying shit I'm not 100% confident in, but I am like 99% confident in it. Alright. A microserver? Yeah. Like, I don't even know what you say. Like, a microserver, the difference would be it's not as great. Like, you can just sort of fuck off. And it can be a lot more like, you just let people run wild. Actually, why even put the difference? I think it's just less complicated in a sense, less inherently that's the thing, less inherently collaborative. Because in Satisfactory, I imagine you're not really supposed to fuck off and make different factories. Whereas in a Minecraft server, you can kind of just like fuck off and do your own thing, and every once in a while go and see what other people are building in the same general vicinity. Alright. That's a whole fucking kerfuffle. And for now, I'm gonna call... Oop, what do you actually do in the other parts? Eh. There's also, like, I think, the part of, like, I would like to just play Satisfactory on my own without it being a massive community thing at first. At least there. Alright. So I would not hold your breath. If you can think of ways of solving the problems presented, sure. I'd like to hear them, but for now, I think the answer is going to be no, unfortunately not. Though it would be fun. Yeah. Until next time, I still have anything to go do. I want to take a little bit of a break first. I have to see you again. Whether you have a solution to the conundrum or not. I've been to a Satisfactory. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But there has to be a Discord you could find, like a Satisfactory Discord. That's the thing I've been doing recently, is trying to get more fucking, I think, the interaction, the quote-unquote bracket derogatory, because Twitter has sent me to super hell. It's a personalized super hell. And yeah, no, it's annoying and takes a little bit of work, but the end result is pretty good, gotta say. But that would be spoilers and feel kind of weird to shout out a different Discord. Yeah. I don't get on social media. Yeah, me neither until very recently. But honestly, I think specifically in communities you are already interested in. Just die in the void, seen by very few. Alright, but if you like say Satisfactory, find a Satisfactory Discord. Get in it and just talk with people about the game. And it's been a not bad time for me. Actually, that's why it's been a great time for me. But not just the void of Twitter. The void of Twitter has been kind of still a nightmare, but you know. I wish you the best of luck. Until next time, take care of yourself out there. Everyone else take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other. I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye, everyone! Also, be wary and nervous of the void of social media. It is very evil. Every 2 minutes. That sounds so annoying, though. No,